Hello, boys and girls. It is time for us to take our kindergarten, quarter one, unit two, pre-assessment. Pre-assessment. Please make sure you have all of your tools. Your tools include your paper, which is our assessment, and also a pencil. Those are your tools that you would need to be successful in taking this pre-assessment. So let's get started. Name. Make sure you write your name here. Date. Write your date here. The date can be found on our board in the front of the classroom. Let me remind you, if you need to stop the recording, please push the pause button. If you need to rewind and listen to Ms. Jones again so that you may be successful in this task, please do so. Ms. Jones will read the directions. Count shapes in row A. Here's row A. Count the shapes in row A. Draw one more shape next to the shape in row A. So you need to draw one more shape in this row. Write the number in the box to show how many there are in all. Count, draw one more, count all of them, and write the number to show how many. Row B, count the shapes in this row. After counting the shapes, draw one more shape next to this shape. Then you're going to count all of the shapes and write the number that represents how many. If you need to stop to draw your shapes, please do so. Push the pause button, and then when you're ready to move on to hear Ms. Jones with further directions, you may by unpausing your iPod. Row C, count the shapes in the row. Draw one more shape next to this shape. Count all of the shapes and show that many in this box right here. When you're done, you should have counted, did some drawing next to each one of your shapes, and you should also have a number in each box to show how many you counted for row A, row B, and row C. Okay, at this time, Ms. Jones would like for you to peel the page back so that you can find number 2. Peel the page back so you can find number 2. Number 2 looks just like this. If you need to pause, pause. Number 2, write the missing number that is before or after the box, the number in the box. So what you're going to do is write the missing numbers before the number or after the number in the boxes below. You start here and you should go across from left to right, writing your numbers that come before or after. Question 3. Count the squares. Write how many are on the line. Write how many on the line. Here's your line. Count the squares. Write how many on this line. Let me repeat. If you need to pause so that you can respond to the question, please do so at this time. Once you're ready to move on, you may unpause the button to hear the next question read by Mrs. Jones. Flip your paper over, not peel, but flip your paper over and you will find number 4, which looks like this. Listen to the directions. Write the numbers to show how many in each group. So you're going to write the number to show how many are in this group of bees and put your number there that shows it. Then you're going to count the number of flowers here and put the number here. Once you're done, draw a line from each bee to a flower. So Miss Jones should see some lines to show a bee to a flower. And keep going to draw a line from each bee to a flower. Next, after you're done with that, circle the number that is more. So you should already have numbers here from the first step. So what you need to do now is circle the number that is more. So you're either going to have this number circled or this number circled. Please know that if you need to stop to think or need to complete this task, please do so by pausing the button before you move on. Let's look at number 5. Number 5, circle the one that does not belong. So we need to look at the shapes and circle the one, just one, that does not belong. Okay, you need to peel the page back in order to get to question 6. And you should see a little boy in a wheelchair in the middle of your paper. He's in a wheelchair. He's not using his legs, he's using the wheelchair for his legs. So this is where we need to be. And when I read the questions to you, you're going to use this picture of the boy in a wheelchair to help you to be successful. I am ready to begin. Listen. Draw a rectangle in front of the boy's feet. Once again, draw a rectangle in front of the boy's feet. Next, draw a square behind the boy's wheelchair. I repeat, draw a square behind the boy's wheelchair. If you need time to respond to this question, again, pause. And when you're ready to move on, unpause the button so you can hear the next question. Question 7. Circle the set that has less shapes. Circle the set that has less shapes. Now you need to flip the page so that you can see these items. You should see bunny rabbits. You should also see fruit. And you should also see butterflies. Number 8. Look at the objects. Draw an X on the one that is different. So let's look at row A. This is row A. You want to put an X on the one that is different. Row B, put an X on the one that is different. Look at all of the objects in this row and X out the one that is different. Row C, draw an X on the one that is different. Again, if you need to stop the recording before you move on and answer the questions, please do so. If you did not understand the directions, please rewind and listen again. Take your time and respond to question 8. Question 9. Question 9 can be found once you peel the page back. You should see question 9. It has socks on it. So you want to peel the page back and find where I am now. Once you have done that, you are ready to move on. If you have not found number 9, push the pause button and find this page. It can be found if you peel it back and it's after question number 8. Let's move on. Number 9. Thomas sorted his socks. Count each set. We're going to count this set, and then you're going to count this set. Circle the numbers on the line. Once again, Ms. Jones is wrong. I gave you the wrong set of directions, so please at this time, disregard what I said. Do not circle anything yet. What I would like for you to do is count each set and then write the numbers on the line. So you're going to write a number here after counting, and then you're going to write the number here after counting to show how many. Once you have done that, circle the number that is less. So you're only going to circle this one or circle this one. You're not circling both. You're going to compare what number you put here to the number you put here and decide which number is less and circle it. Ms. Jones should see one circle. You're comparing the number you put here to the number you put here. Please, once again, pause if you have to so that you can complete this part. When you're done, unpause so you can hear the next question. Question 10. Count to 50 by ones. Count to 50 by tens. So you don't need to do anything with this section here, but think. Don't write down anything. Put your pencils down because you're going to count to me so I can record your answers here. So when I call you up, you're going to count to 50 by ones, and then I want to hear you count to 50 by tens here. So if you have completed all the rest of your assessment at this time, you need to put your pencil down and count to yourself. Do not write anything. Count to yourselves from count up to 50 by ones. And then in this section here, I want you to think and I want you to practice counting to 50 by tens so that I can record your answers. Once you know you have practice, please come to me, return your paper to me with your name on it, and then when I am ready for you to start counting and recording your answers, we will do this part together. Thank you so much, and I know that you've done your best. Please remove your iPods and your earbuds and close out of the assessment.